Vortex is the first environmental simulator for all your favorite PC games, videos, and VR. Imagine feeling the heat of a flamethrower when you're playing Battlefield 1.
Got a great sense of the heat. It's interesting because it immediately makes you sweat, so it's really quick to immerse you into it. I know when an explosion is gonna happen, I'm gonna feel the flame, so I'm already scared about it happening. It makes the world more tangible, whatever I'm watching or playing. Like, it actually makes me more fearful. This is like flame that's gonna hurt me, and it's amazing.
Through our hardware and software, the Vortex system is able to respond to any kind of stimulus on demand.
I would say the coolest thing is how fast it can switch between temperatures. So like watching the Shadow Modar and the ice part of the scene, and it switched to like the fire, and it kept switching. I was like, okay, this is actually really cool.
So what's exciting about Vortex is we're taking a large amount of input data in audiovisual format, and we get to turn that information into usable feedback that creates an elevated level of immersion for the users. It kind of caught me off guard after we started putting some of this work into play, because the unit was a blast to use. It was genuinely fun, and it is. It makes almost every piece of content that you consume better. It's just a whole lot of fun.
Oh my God! You feel like you're in the environment that you're watching or playing. The Vortex enables you to understand the atmosphere at another level. It gives you more sense and more attachment to what you're doing.
Seeing people having their face light up when they have that experience for the first time is like everything. Personal satisfaction of that is just amazing. We know there's a huge void in traditional gaming and video. That's why we started Whirlwind FX. We want to get it into your hands, the content creators, the gamers, VR enthusiasts, action lovers. Now with your support, we want to breathe life into your entertainment experience. Feeling is believing. Live the action.
Here at GoSun, we believe the sun is capable of powering our lives, so we create solar-powered devices to fuel the world. Today, we're excited to release the GoSun Go, a solar stove that roasts a meal in minutes, can be taken anywhere, works any day, yet remains cool to touch no matter how hot. Just like it's named, the GoSun Go comes in a bomb-proof package, ready for outdoor adventure or relaxing at home with friends. If you're craving a hot drink or need to sterilize water, flip the adjustable stand and use it vertically to boil. 14 ounces are ready in as little as 30 minutes. The secret to our breakthrough technology is the solar vacuum tube, which acts as a perfect insulator, trapping your food's moisture and flavor. Cooking made us human, and it continues to bring us together. It's an international language and an art.
As a kid, I was encouraged to explore and pretty much do whatever I wanted, and I was really attracted to cooking because of the creative process involved. It's like my creative outlet even to this day. And I love gathering friends and family together and serving up a hot plate of food. I'm Patrick Sherwin, and I'm a solar energy guy. I've been working with renewable energy for a long time, and I came up with GoSun 5 years ago, and we were chasing a big dream, trying to fit fuel-free cooking into the bellies of people around the world. It's clean, easy, and healthy. And for some people, this may be the only alternative where they're not burning something for dinner tonight.
Most people think that solar is too expensive or that it doesn't work. So GoSun has made an affordable solution that's 4 times more efficient than solar panels and works its magic whenever needed. Packed with power and free from batteries, the GoSun Go is something you can take anywhere to cook up a hot meal or drink with no effort. No gas, no fire, no safety hazard, and no mess to clean up.
The GoSun Go is like a ticket to an adventure with no strings attached. There's no fuel to burn, there's no mess to clean up. It's in this tiny little case that you can take anywhere. You can cook just about anything, through the clouds, through the freezing cold, all just with the power of the sunlight. And what more could you want?
When it comes to outdoor cooking, we're just getting better at burning and smoking meat. That's the same thing we've been doing for 350,000 years. GoSun invites you to join the 21st century solar revolution. We want you to experience the magic of the sun and share its goodness.
Action. Cut. Cut.
Get out of the city. Authenticity lies in the woods. Comb your beard. Stand near water or in water. Find your way or get lost. Climb rocks, any rocks. Above all, drink coffee. Fresh ground coffee. Can't forget.
Yeah, we get it. I think we can all agree. Fresh ground coffee is the best. That's why you brought a hand grinder all the way here. But there is a better way. This is the loom grinder. Let's see how it works. Nope, they're better than good. They're great. But how did we get here? Let's step back a bit. When you want a rich, rewarding cup of coffee, you need beans that are ground into particles of consistent size. Now the word consistent is key here. Why? You know when you roast potatoes, how you want to cut each chunk the same size? It's to make sure they're all cooked the same. None overcooked, none undercooked. Well, the same thing goes with brewing. For example, if you like the French press brewing method like I do, coarse particles get good extraction, but the fine particles will be over-extracted. That means a bitter-tasting cup of coffee. The same goes for any other brewing methods. You're looking for consistency, no exception. Today's hand grinders generally have one major flaw. The burr isn't stabilized. It rocks back and forth, creating some particles larger than the rest. Loom grinder, on the other hand, uses a patent-pending design that applies a stabilized conical ceramic burr to keep everything precise and even. You'll get the same quality grounds you get from your favorite coffee shop. Thanks for listening. Now back to that amazing cup of coffee you've been waiting for.
Okay, he's done. Back to the woods and whatever the heck you're doing out there. Bring the grinder. It's a light too, you know, so you could read or knit or read and knit. Go to the woods. Bring your beans. Loom. It's a grinder and a light, but mostly a grinder.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Usually the taste of bottled beer has something missing. And craft brewers everywhere know how much UV light, temperature, and oxygen really do degrade the taste of a beer. What if you could have the world's greatest tasting craft beer at its best tasting moment, right from your home? With Hoppy, you can. I buy a beer kit from the app, the kit arrives at my door, I clean and sanitize with one touch, put yeast into the growler, then I add the dry hops and flavor cartridges and hit go. Hoppy knows what kind of beer I'm making, and it uses the exact temperature, pressure, and time presets to create the perfect tasting beer. Now, my beer tastes just the way the brewer experiences it.
My brewing career pretty much started at Lost Coast, then Russian River. As a home brewer, it's really hard to get low oxygen levels that make the beer delicious. So what inspires me about this is you get this professionally made wort, and then you get to ferment it at home with the same yeast that they would use, the same dry hops, without having to worry about the things that we worry about, like the oxygen levels and the cleanliness of the equipment.
I'm about to get my first drink out of the Hoppy brewing kit. Yeah, that's delicious.
Oh, that's right on point. Very, very malt forward, very low bitterness. No off notes in there.
So you can make the best beer in the world, but it's most likely that once it gets to the customer level, it won't be the best beer anymore. We're very excited because we're now finally seeing maybe the next stage in how beer is delivered to a consumer.
We created Hoppy so we could bring you the freshest, purest beer. We are so excited about the results and the quality of beer we're getting out of Hoppy. We've had so many prototypes, and now we're finally ready to bring this to market. We want you to be one of the first people to experience what Hoppy can do. Please help us bring this to the world.
It'll tell you when it's 100% done. It knows when the gravity's low enough, it seals itself up, it carbonates itself, and then you get to pour it right there. You get to have the perfect pint, the perfect aroma, the perfect flavor, the perfect mouthfeel. Beer like we drink from our bright tanks.
Hoppy makes home brewing easy with one-touch automatic cleaning and ingredients made by the breweries themselves. And it's a totally closed-loop system, which means there's no sunlight or oxygen getting in. Now I enjoy the world's greatest craft beers at their best tasting moments with almost no effort. Cheers.